なんだ。どれやろうかな。あ、この辺やんなきゃいけない。エラーなし。うん。あ、これやるか、まずは。まあ、どっちにしようかつかないから。左右にスイングした後になんだ。
No one saw me trip up.
ああ、なるほど。弾があまりなくってんだよな。試合に行くか。200メートルぐらいか。
Miss McDevitt used to say that plants need sulfur to grow, and here there's just tubs of it lying about.
If I fall in, you'll pull me out, right?
Here we go! Nice one!
べ、もう走れなくなったか。お、340。なんだ、片手武器か。ああ、これか。
Nice hit!
Wow, not even a scratch!
Try something else, Captain!
You got him!
その仲間か。
Their death, our survival.
Hmm? この辺に転がってるはずなんだろうな。よし、道なりに行こう。あそこにいるのか。ここじゃないんだ。あ、登れないし。とりあえず、どこだ。
Here we go!
Way to go, Pat! Woo! Nice work!
でかいやつはいるなぁ、おい。
Incoming!
Nice hit! That's the last of them!
あの施設がちょっと気になるんだよな。水入ったらやばいんだろうか。どうやって大丈夫？ここなんだ？ポールブルック。なんだそれは。入っちゃっていいのかな。入ってみよう。 なんだこれ。
Trouble checking in? Or you might need directions to the amenities? If you're locked out of your cabin, a replacement key costs 50 bits.
ここはなんだ
No reservation, no problem. Day trippers are always
宿か
welcome in our
ホ
saloon.
テルか。
Straight back and to the right. If you hit the falls, you've gone too far. Check in with Ms. Malin. She'll
マ
set
リ
you
ン
straight.
夫人。
I am here to anticipate and facilitate your needs, patron.
ほ
Guess it's true. Fallbrook really is the best kept secret in all of Monarch, excepting the Borst Factory's secret ingredient. We're a leisurely stopover for the more adventurous spacefaring traveler.
う滞在施設。
Understand?
あ、いや違う。なん
Man,
だこ
oh
れ。
man, it has been a blue moon since I had to break out the Hookem-spiel. Allow me to paint a picture in your mind. A parcel of pure paradise nestled beneath a waterfall within a mountain. We've got activities of leisure. We got proclivities for vice. We got booze and bets and non-communal beds.
ほ
Sublight owned and run, so you know you're
Sublight
safe while
か。
you're breaking the laws. Check in at the saloon to start spending your bits
サロ
now.
ンに初挑戦しどんどんピットをお使いください。なるほどな。そういう感じのところか。
Keep your wits about you. This is sublight territory.
I don't like the way folks are looking at me, Captain. Like I'm a sandwich. Maybe I could stand a little closer to you.
なんだこいつら。
Only thing worse than the swill they're selling is the service. Booze like this leads to two things: bumping uglies and brawling.
My I'll thank you to check your weapons at the door.
Hello, I need a refill. Oh, pardon. Ain't looking for trouble. No.
Oh, I beg your pardon. Can you not see I'm walking here?
歩いてる
Physically,
よ
you
うには
mean?
見えないな。
In my mind, I have traveled galaxies.
心の中
Well,
で
it is of no consequence, I assure you. I shall embark shortly with my legs.
気持ち悪いな。
I'm not entirely decided. If I'm being honest, I think I'd fancy a visit to Tartarus, so long as it's under the shield of my fantastical imagination.
何なんだここは。
You seen Arthur today?
Nah, last time I saw him, I
ああ
can't
さあ、
remember.
とりあえず
I
Days.
think I'll go for a swim. You don't think he got crushed during the bridge collapse?
It was his team running that drop.
My
Puts
bit
things
carts
into
are fully
perspective.
loaded and ready to be spent. Bring on the recreation.
This is Reginald's stuff, all right, but it looks like he's not home. Let's search the room. Try to figure out where he's gone.
なんだこれ。なんか新しいものが始まったぞ。なんだこれ。どれだこれか。あ、これか。レジナルド・チャーリー。サキンスイートリロ。この転速に見せられて街からまだ抜けさせていないなんて信じられないですか。この範囲何か知ってる。
Sounds like Cheney's gone gold panning down on the river. I guess even scholars need to find ways to make ends.
Where are we headed?
あ、
They do not produce derelict.
I think I'll go for a swim.
くね？
I test every product myself
Good
to assure maximum customer satisfaction. If you doubt it, I can show you my lower back rash. No rubbernecking. Make a buy or move on.
取引しよう。ジャンクを。ジャンク品を全部売る。よしよし。
No refunds, no exchanges. Few bloody at you.
お、この辺り牛耳ってる
Town
のかな
sublight owned and run. Caters to a variety of clientele. The one you want to avoid
キャ
pissing
サ
off
リ
the
ン。
most is
おー、キャサ
Catherine.
リンってなんか名
Prove
前あっ
bad
た
for
な
her business, and she'll kneecap you without a second thought. Yeah, and? Do I look like the city planner? I wasn't exactly consulted on the blueprints when Catherine started building out Fallbrook. But now that you mention it, I reckon she had her reasons to hide us.
誰の目から物跡に落ちた
We got smugglers, outlaws, mavericks, and Byzantium socialites flying in and out of Fallbrook all the time. Why openly spit in the board's eye?
なぜ
They're so
俺らが
self-important the way they strut around, preening and flashing their pricey gadgets. Makes for easy marks. Keeps our pockets lined with bits.
めっちゃ広いな。めっちゃ広いな、ここ。ちょっと後回しにして、あのクエストを片付けるか。ん？これ出ちゃうんだよな。ってことは奥の方にずっと行くのか。どうやって行けばいいんだ。
Always imagined Fallbrook would be...
Cleaner? Fancier? Stocked with better booze?
うわー、広い。
Oh gosh, this is so pretty.
向こう側か。行けんの？おお、いるじゃん。
What do you want? Oh, hey, Vicar Max. What are you doing on Monarch? I thought scienticians ain't welcome here.
Haven't you heard? Everyone's welcome here. It's a fucking worker's paradise. But you wouldn't know anything about that, would you? Never worked a day in your miserable life. You're just a parasite, living off my goodwill. Well, guess what? My goodwill's exhausted, along with my temper.
二人とも一旦落ち着け。
This is the guy who told me about the book while we were in prison. I lied about finding a scholar. But I don't care about any of that anymore. I just want to inflict massive amounts of pain on this guy. Yes, that's about the long and short of it. Now, where were we? Oh, that's right. I was about to beat you. Severely.
Wait! I know who can translate the book for you.
It's too late for that. I threw away my life chasing fairy tales. Will punishing you fix any of that? Of course not. But by law, it will make me feel a whole lot better.
その本の中に。
Okay, okay. Talk, Reggie.
It was stolen from some sort of expert on philosophism. Weird hermit lady on Scylla. My father used to deliver supplies to the mining outpost there.
嘘っぽいな。
It's true. My father collected some extra bits on the side by diverting some of the supplies to the gal. The way he told it, he thought the book looked valuable, so he took it. Couldn't find any buyers when it turned out to not only be French, but banned as well.
しかも金賞だったけど買い手が見つからなかったんだ。どう思うマックス。
Fine. We've got more important things to do anyway.
なるほどな。スキュラ行かなきゃいけないのか。ってなると。ってなるとだ、一回これ飛ばしちゃわないとダメだな。キャサリン。キャサリンってちょっと行ってみよう。
Captain, could I have a moment of your time?
どうしたどうしたマックス。
I want to thank you for talking some sense into me back there with Cheney. It has been a long time since I gave in to my violent enthusiasm. You're right.
かな。
I owe you an apology. I've been so obsessed for so long. I couldn't see anything else. You offered me a place on your crew, friendship, and I used you to get to Cheney. And even then, you saved me from myself. I don't know if I could live with myself had I gone through with it. You owe me nothing, I know, but I'm begging your forgiveness. Thank you. I promise I'll be nothing but truthful from this point forward.
Keep walking, brother.
Oh, おお、船が来るのか。これはいいな。キャサリンを取ってみるか。ここか、やっぱり。いたいた。
Uh-huh. You blind, fella? Or can you not see I'm busy? Why is it every sissy pig fucker who strolls into my town expects me to smile and shout awful friendly? Welcome to Fallbrook. Only nugget of paradise in this entire law-forsaken land. Like a void damn advert.
Crude but forthright. I admire that.
Truthfully spoken, I do aim to properly represent my aforementioned nugget of paradise.
Milk. ほー。使ってみよ
You
う
know,
か。
I ain't heard that one before. Suppose I'll have to work harder to show you just what makes our town shine. But first, I'll need to know what brings you, stranger. Well? Might be I know something about it. Might be someone hired my crew to blind drop supplies on the northern bridge. Might be they sure as shit weren't pirates. Now that I consider it, I ain't heard from my delivery team in far too long. Find them for me, and I'll pay you handsomely. And I'll thank you kindly for it. If it's one that don't mind getting dirty, then I sure do. But how am I to know whether you're reliable, if not fully trustworthy? I do admire blunt honesty, so I'm willing to give a business arrangement between us a try. There's a Borst factory on up the way, run by a man who calls himself the King. Clive Lundberg, insufferable prick. That aside, it's a business ripe for the plucking. I want it. Clear as that. Stars, I hope so. Clive Lundberg, the self-proclaimed Borst King of Monarch, is swimming in profit and drowning in his ego. He's making the only meal to be had this side of Monarch, and I'm tired of ponying up for my dinner. I want that Borst factory, owner dead or alive. And you're the soon-to-be handsomely paid son of a bitch who's gonna get it for me. Kill him, run him out. I don't rightly care for the details, so long as Clive knows resistance to me is costly and futile. Hit him where it hurts. In his gut or his production lines ought to make do. If you got brass knockers, you can shoot your way through the front gate. If you don't fancy getting shot to shit, you can try asking Duncan for a disguise. Might be another way in, assuming you're courageous enough to trek the sewers. Boy, if I know. Then I'd say you might care to poison the cysty pigs, doctor a few financial records, or throw a wrench in the canning machinery. It'll be more than good when you're finished. Maybe not for Clive, but for me and you, I'm sure. Oh, and if you don't fancy going in guns blazing or crawling through a sewer pipe, see Duncan in the dry goods and sundry building. He ought to have an employee ID in that stash of illicit goods he keeps for select clientele. May luck be with you, since I won't be.
I don't think I like Miss Catherine. Not just on account of the swearing, though she swears awful much.
Efficient, clever, ruthless. I like her.
Hey, Cass. Knock, knock.
Go away, White.
That's not how the game works. I say, knock, knock, like I'm on the outside of the door. And you...
とりあえずは豪華地点って行ってみるか。近いな、意外と。どっちから行くべきなんだ。
Looks like they were ambushed.
We ought to see if anybody's still alive. They might be too weak to call for help.
オートローダーから遠ざかるように血の音が続いている。ほう。依頼多すぎやんだって。あとないだろうな。
Stay back. I may be wounded, but I'm still armed. How'd you get past my traps anyway? Just remember, I still got bullets, in case you get any funny ideas. What are you doing out here anyway? That feels a mite better. Wish I had something to give you, but I gnawed through my last Spratwurst an hour ago. Cave like this makes a handy place to store goods or hide out for a spell. And the traps usually keep gawkers out. Catherine had us making drops for some big-shot client out here. And before you ask, I don't know who they are. Or were. The whole point of making drops in the middle of nowhere was to keep their identity and whereabouts a secret. The Marauders knew we were coming. Rigged the bridge with explosives and everything. If they found us, my guess is they found the client too. Last I saw, they were heading back up the hill. You'll see it on the right when you get out of here. If you got the sand to go after him, I'm sure Catherine can reward you for your trouble. Me? I'm headed back to Fallbrook, just as soon as I've caught my breath.
よし、なるほどな。いろいろあるじゃないですか。上手。
Great work.
Yo 全部奪ってるけどいいのかな。これで全部かな。さて、これはいらん。ショックキャノンウルトラ。へえ。アサルトか。使ってみようか。ダメそうだったら。あそこ解体すればいいや。あとはこれもいらない。これぐらいは残しておいてやるか。さて、ここ出て、右っつってたな。右の丘の上、この奥か。登れないのか。 ちじゃないってことか。
Please, you don't have to do this. Just let us down from here.
Nice one! We gotta get over this. Maybe they're still alive.
うわ、もったいねえな、これに使うの。まだ敵いるのか。助けてくれって言ってたのか。
Easy does it. Down they go!
That's the last of them.
プラズマカービンか。ああ、ラッシャーっていいかな。どうしよう。ハンドガンいくか。でも手に入りそうだもんな。これか。キーカード。 から入れたんだな。コントロールヘル。トマトはいらんでしょ。バルテスのためにサンダードッグ、エッグメイフィム。さて何あげよっかな。肩のあれが結構メディカルはサイエンス。エンジニアリング強いな。対ロボットのダメージ。100まで育てるとそれぞれあれか強くなるって感じか。まあ、とりあえず40までは伸ばすか。 特性はキテレツ科学。を倒すと減少する。へえ。どうやら血液。次の子必ずクリティカルヒットとなる。防御率ボーナス、スキルボーナス。100キロ上がるか。まあ、これかな。エラーなし。これもしかして開くのでは。おお、やったぜ。ここはどこだ？いるし、何？
That's the last of them.
死体がないぞ。この死体が埋まる現象やめてくれ。せっかく倒したのに。ここまでこれが、いや違うな。やっぱ一人分消えたな。この辺で倒して転がっていったなはずないな。まあいいや。ここはなんだ。敵の鍵はない。なんか一個手に入れたな。はあ。マックスに装備させてあげる。サルトね。どうしようかな。じゃあせんな。いるな。
the last of them.
あ、この墓、あれか。あ、いや、ちょっと、これは後回し、後回し。まだいいの。
Incoming! Everyone all right?
What? わあ、これはフリーズしたんじゃないですか。大丈夫か。おー。能力上がるといらなくなるのか。これそっか、これダウンロードしてから思てんだ。理由が分かったぞ。
you should know you're getting excellent reviews from across the company. What can I do for you? Excellent timing on your part. I worked my fingers to nubs, but I've finally completed the Bolt 52 form. I dare say it will be my second greatest achievement after the Reformations.
You're getting ahead of yourself again.
So I am. Do you have this cartridge? I'm working on a plan to reorganize the board. Slowly, peacefully, and with meticulous documentation.
Sounds orderly. That's a good start.
Indeed. Everything starts with good documentation.
The workings of the universe take time to prevail. But sometimes you can reach the intended destination faster if you apply a little force.
Never fear. I plan on wording our forms very strongly. But truly, I am getting ahead of myself. First, I need to submit the Bolt 52. With that data you're holding, of course. I knew there was something going on. This is exactly the proof we need. The board will have to welcome us back now. I'll transmit this data along with the completed Bolt 52 right away. After that, we'll sit back and quietly wait for the board to respond.
That means no more broadcasts from us.